few days. Just call us and we'll tell you more about our better way to pay and our bonus structure. With UTS, you'll only transport dry freight, no refrigeration, flatbeds, or hazmat. This is no-touch freight with many lanes that are drop and hook, so you won't have to wait to load and unload. Make a career as an independent owner-operator at UTS. We're not the big guys. We've been a private trucking company in Grimes for 20 years. At UTS, we're more than a truck number. We know all of our drivers and what's important to them. We work with every driver to put a schedule together to help them maintain a normal lifestyle.
Is the place to
we'll
be.
You too. So come join us and be part of the UTS family. Many of our drivers have been here over 10 years. Call 515-986-399 to find out about our
Morning, Steve.
at UTS. BOE.
Morning, Jim. Too much dust in here.
Wasted more Hall of Fame talent than the Detroit Lions. The Lions had Calvin Johnson, who you could argue is a top 3 or top 5 wide receiver in the history of the game. Barry Sanders, who I believe is the greatest running back in the history of
you got everybody doing good today?
He might be top 2, top 3 statistically in the history of the NFL.
Wicket's World, Fridays at noon on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines, and live on our Facebook page. The following show.
Morning, Ryan. Morning, Ed.
ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC. KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader, a Des Moines radio group station.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Ready? All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning, all good across the good old US of A. Whatever I just said there. February 12th already, can you believe it? February 12th, wow, crazy week. Show is brought to you in part by good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Did you know that for $60 a month, you could have a 12 by 50 assigned spot? It's where I keep my trailer, my Polaris, and all that other fine stuff a lot of times. Secure gates 24/7, security cameras. You get discounts for multiple spots. And, hey, you get 1 month free if you pay for the year in full. That's a pretty good deal. But 12 by 50, that's a pretty big spot. I mean, that's not you got a lot of room there to get all your gear in there. And they're just super nice people. They keep it nice and clean, and they are just super helpful if you need help with anything. Give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a holler at 515-822-1362. 515-822-1362. That's Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage down in Carlisle, Iowa, just right down the street from Wyckoff. And tell them I sent you. They're good people. Good morning, man. We got a full boat on Facebook Live this morning. That's brought to you in part by Denise and Zach over there at Imperial RV. Steve's watching. Jim, Ryan, Ed, Dave, Fishing Dave. Fishing Dave just won a big swag bag from Bass Edge Wednesday. Do you remember that, Andrew?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, old Fishing Dave. Yeah. Good morning, Brant. How are you doing, Tony? And Eric, how you doing this morning? Hey, I want to thank everybody so much for all the birthday wishes on, when was my birthday? Thursday? Thursday, the 10th, yeah. Yeah, the Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. I'm very humbled, to say the least. I got so many birthday wishes, Facebook actually shut my account down, where I could not, I was going in, I look at it this way. If someone is nice enough to take the time to wish me a happy birthday, I don't want to just hit like. I want to go in there and hit like and then respond and say thank you. I just think that's the right thing to do. I got through about 75-80% of them, and then Facebook started giving me this little thing saying, you've exceeded your amount of actions like this. It's like, I'm saying thank you. How is that a problem? And they would not let me go on people's posts and say thank you. So if I did not personally say thank you to you, I'm sorry. It's not me. It's Facebook. They wouldn't let me. I made sure I liked everything, but it just aggravates me, man. How do you stop somebody? I mean, I could understand if someone's, getting on there and causing problems or whatever, but when did thank you become a problem? Andrew? When did saying thank you become an issue?
Apparently now.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's, and what it is, it's lack of human on the other side. You know, it's all a bunch of numbers, algorithms, and yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot of mistakes going on.
They need to train their bots better or whatever it is then, because like I said, there should never be a cap on saying thank you.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. People have done that all the time. So it had to have been just there's a glitch or something that goes that somebody.
Well, it's a new thing because it didn't stop. I went all the way through last year and went in there and individually said thank you to everybody, and I had almost 1,000 people. And I mean, but this is something new they're doing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, crazy. Oh well, we got a fun show for you today. We're going to be talking a little bit about we got a lot to talk about actually. We're going to talk a little bit about the Iowa Deer Classic. We're going to talk about turkey stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. I've got a deal to tell you about in Pennsylvania. I'm going to be doing it in the 8 o'clock hour. We're doing fishing. I've got Josh Martin from Pure Crappie coming on. So we're going to talk all about crappie and stuff. And we got no Smokin' Joe today. Smokin' Joe has made so much money, he doesn't even feel like he needs to come on Saturdays, I guess. He's taking time off again. I don't understand it. It's like, Joe, we want you on the show. Well, I can't do it. You know. So I guess he's got a meeting with the bankers. I don't know what's going on. So I'll tell you how you can get some money on a truck later. Remind me to do that, Andrew. I've got a Sportsman's Warehouse fishing report. I got a long fishing report, and then I got some outdoor stuff to tell you as well. So we got a lot to do here in the next 2 hours. Before I do anything else, I want to take a minute and I want to talk about a guy named Cliff Rooney. When I first moved up here 21 years ago, one of the very first places I went to was the Des Moines Isaac Walton League. And I got to meet some really lifelong friends there. I got to meet my buddy Bo. I haven't talked to Bo in a while. Bo, if you're listening, I hope you're doing well. I got to meet Larry Anderson, the wildlife artist, and Larry and I became super good friends. Matter of fact, that's where I hunted the last 15, 16 years before Larry passed away 2 years ago. You couldn't meet a nicer guy than Larry. Anytime I had a charity event going on or something, a fundraiser for the outdoors, Larry always gave me a couple prints for, he goes, just go pick out what you want. I mean, Larry was just that kind of guy. So I was always grateful with my time meeting Larry. But I also met, Dan and just a whole bunch of people down at the Ikes that are just super nice people. Cliff Rooney was one of those people. And if you've listened to the show for a long time, I'm going to get a little emotional here. So hang on. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm getting old in my age, Cliff was one of those guys. He likes to hunt and fish and he loves waterfowl hunting. He loves to go fishing, loves turkey and deer hunting, and him and his wife Sharon, just super nice people. And I fell in love with them right away, and good folks. And remember when I first moved up here? Remember we were doing those Minnesota fishing trips all the time? We take a busload of listeners from the other station. We go up to what is that? Rainy River up on Lake of the Woods. Cliff and Sharon went on several of those trips. Our buddy Fred, who passed away several years ago, I miss Fred. Fred was something else. But Cliff and them guys, Cliff and Sharon and everybody were always there, and just great supporters. When we did those kids family fishing days, and we'd have several thousand kids and families show up, I mean, Cliff was always there to volunteer, and I just always appreciated Cliff Rooney. And I got an email yesterday saying that he's not doing very well, and I always say, if your mom and dad are still around, or if you got friends, you need to talk to them and call them and love on them as much as you can before they're not here anymore. Because once they're gone, and you're never going to be able to get that chance back or that time again. So I wanted to just take a minute this morning and tell everybody that Cliff Sharon's no longer with us, but I've always appreciated you and her. I always called her, I called her Shirley, and I'm not going to tell you why I called her Shirley, but I wouldn't call her Sharon, and she used to get so mad at me. And just good morning, Ralph in New York City. Oh, he's in Aruba. Ralph's in Aruba. Way to go, DiMartino in Aruba. We're getting listened to in Aruba. They're just super nice people. And Cliff, if you're listening, buddy, I've always appreciated you. I've always considered you a good friend, and I will never be able to thank you enough for all the kindness that you've shown myself and my kids, and just being a big supporter of the show for a long, long time. And I love you, buddy. And I want nothing but the best for you. And you hang in there, and just know that people love you very, very much. And I'm going to leave it at that. Otherwise, I'm going to start bawling like a baby. So, yeah. Yep. I didn't like that email. So, I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't been down to the Isaac Waltley. There's a lot of things I haven't been able to do the last couple of years, like you out there, because of COVID. I haven't been able to go here and there, and I've been trying to stay awake. Good morning, East Coast Trev. he's fishing today. Yeah, I saw that big bluegill, Trev. You keep going, Bubba. You keep going, man. Good going. East Coast Trev's going to be at the Iowa Deer Classic. Him and his buddy are going to fly in. They'll be hanging out with Andrew at the Outdoor Call radio booth. I know. I said, hey, I need you to come in. Can you fly in and keep this guy in line for me and make sure he's working? Because he likes to take naps, and he goes AWOL on me. He'll go get a hot dog and come back like 3 hours later. Can you make him an offer he can't refuse? Give him some East Coast treatment. He goes, yeah, we'll keep him in line for you. Yeah, Dan, we'll keep him. We'll make sure he doesn't park his car in the yard. Yeah. He won't go Johnny Lobster on you, man. We'll make sure that we'll make sure you're okay. Trev says he's bringing Andrew a raise.
There you go.
Hey, you mind your own business there, East Coast Trev. He already got a raise. Yep.
Your lack of faith disturbing.
He got a raise, and my wife feeds him every Wednesday. He eats better than I do. I walked upstairs, and I go, do I get a hamburger? She made him a big old fresh, big old homemade hamburger. And what did I get? I got vegetables. Yeah. I go, where's the hamburgers? Well, I had to give that to Andrew. Andrew needs to eat. I got a hamburger.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man, I tell you what I had the other day, and I put it on Facebook. I have no idea what Facebook is doing for us anymore. I really don't. I don't know how many of you see my posts. And I listen, I feel bad because I'm constantly updating the Outdoor Call Radio Network stuff. This is what's on today, and I apologize. I'm not trying to wear anybody out. I'm just trying to get the word out on what's on the show, what's on the network today, because we've got different shows on each and every day. Plus, we got prizes and all that other stuff. And so if you feel I'm wearing Facebook out a little, I apologize. I feel I am, but I don't know what else to do to get the word out, because we're trying to keep it on social media, and we're trying to promote it here on ESPN. And then I promote it down on the Big 550 in St. Louis on Sunday nights. And, we're trying to get the word out as best we can. We'll be promoting it on Respect the Game TV on the Sportswood channel here pretty soon. But anyway, thank you for your patience. But anyway, yeah, old Trev, man, he's a character. That you can hear Trev and everybody on Mondays on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. By the way, the Outdoor Drive. It's a good show. So what was I talking about? I know I deviated. What did I do?
You deviated on deviated.
Did I deviate from my deviate? I know I finished talking about Cliffy. And then what was I saying before that?
And then you went how you're gonna get me a raise.
No, Trev's gonna get you a raise.
Oh, well, in fact, I'll just assume that it initially came from you, and that.
Yeah.
So
and then I got another friend of mine on Facebook. Oh, Facebook. That's what I was talking about.
Well, you've been talking about Facebook since
I came on the air. Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out what's going on. That's all.
We all are.
Yeah. So anyway, and then I got another friend of mine. Her name is Melissa. She lives up in Martiantown. She's going to have open heart surgery again. She's not doing really well, so she's worried about her dog Amos. So if you see something on my timeline for Melissa, they're going to be doing some fundraisers and stuff like that. If you feel like helping out a good outdoors person right there, she bid on some of that stuff. They're going to be auctioning off. Okay, I don't get a dime of it. I won't see none of it's all going to her. So just we try to help out as much as we can. Good morning, Bill. How you doing, Bill? Good to see you. I'm just a Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
You have no idea what I just did?
No.
You never watched ABC Rocks with they're talking about the history and all that stuff?
No.
Man, what you've had a rotten childhood, man.
Oh, far from it, but that is
Oh, you got robbed. Man, Schoolhouse Rock, you never heard Schoolhouse Rock?
No, I've heard of Schoolhouse Rock.
Well, that was Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just a Bill. He's a Bill getting signed into the law. He's sitting on the steps of Congress.
Well, to be honest, there was probably something like that in school.
And you just didn't pay attention.
No.
Yeah, okay. Morning, Skippy!
Instead of being at some top-notch position right now with some huge company, I'm with you.
Wow, Skippy's still in Harrisburg. That's a 9-10 day show, man. That's crazy. Skippy, you're a human domino. I couldn't do a 10-day show. Hey, speaking of Pennsylvania, guess who's going to Pennsylvania? This guy. That's right. I got an email yesterday, and I got hired. I'll be doing turkey seminars in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, April 9th and 10th. How about that? That's going to be fun. That's my first seminar I've done in 2 years, I think. Pretty much 2 years. All because of the pandemic, we haven't been able to do seminars. But I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. I'm going to try and get Larry Mack to come out there with me. So anyway, we'll see what's going on. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So anyway, hey, if you do me a favor, if you talk to the man upstairs, do me a favor when you're doing that. Would you tell them to keep Cliff Rooney and Melissa Marie in your prayers, and send some good thoughts to the man upstairs? I would really appreciate that. They're good outdoors folks. So, alrighty. Let's see. Hey, guess what we're giving away today? Everybody on Facebook Lives gets to see this. I've got a Stanley Classic thermos. Woo! I'm giving Deer Classic tickets away, and somebody's going to win a brand new spanking thermos. Look at that. Isn't that nice, huh? You even got the nice little lid on it. Listen to this. Remember the old thermos lids? You hear that? You hear me open that? Got a nice little cup. Perfect for the turkey blind. We got turkey season coming up, so I wanted to make sure somebody had coffee when they go hunting, or a hot cocoa or beverage of your choice. Good morning, Steve. Oh, boy, everybody in New York's watching the show this morning. Good morning, Steve. Good to see you. That's awesome. All right, it is 7:17 and some change. Let me hit a real quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, have you heard the news about the great?
I'll be right back, guys. I knew I was gonna get teary-eyed and my nose running talking about Cliffy and Marie. I'll be right back.
Archery line of 250 archery accessories that you will want to get on your bow. This new line includes stabilizers, peep sights, kisser buttons, and the new wrist sling. The wrist sling is totally set-free and is available in different colors, and this will allow you to tune it to your specific grip, so your hand goes right in the sling without any hang-ups for smoother draws when you're getting ready to shoot your game. These new Nitro products will have you shooting tighter groups with consistency before you know it. Included in these products are tons of colors so you can customize your bow for your favorite college teams like never before. Did I mention all of these products are made in the USA at Pine Ridge Archery's factory in Illinois? That's right, made in the USA of quality materials that will hold up in any weather conditions for die-hard bowhunters like you and me. Check out all these great new products at Sportsman's Warehouse anytime at PineRidgeArchery.com.
There's a place in Ankeny that's
Man, I tell you what, it's cold out there today.
Sportsman's Warehouse.
We got spoiled. We got up to 40-something, 50, almost 50 degrees this week, and then 3 degrees this morning. How about that? Have fun. Morning, Charles. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the birthday wish. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The finest firearms and ammunition around. Everything from cleaning equipment to reloading can be
Hard to
found at
believe.
Sportsman's
58
Warehouse.
already. It's
Their
crazy.
fishing
It's going by way too
department is
quick.
simply the best. They have your favorite tackle like Fluger, Daiwa, Abu Garcia, Quantum, and Zebco. From the serious angler to the regular fishing enthusiast, Sportsman's Warehouse has all you need. From camping to boating to the best clothes and footwear like lacrosse and Danner for the entire family. That's what you'll find at Sportsman's Warehouse.
For all my buddies down in Pennsylvania, I will be at...
7 days a week to serve you. Ask about the seminar series happening
I'm
every
going to
month.
be at the Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Westmoreland Fairgrounds, April 9th and 10th in Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I like Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Talking
because
turkey.
they're made with love.
Talking
It's
turkey.
kind of like if you want to go to your grandmother's house for dinner.
It's for a big fundraiser for
Hey y'all, I'm Maddie. And
vets
something I love
and
about the
folks
Chick-fil-A
that
nuggets is their
had
gold color.
vets, and
It lets me know
they're
that
helping
I'm
out
about to
other
enjoy
people.
something hot and delicious. It's just comfort food. It feels good to eat.
Real guests.
And then I get to see Creek Archery Chris and Mountain Man and Matt and everybody. That's going to be fun, huh?
Probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need.
What's everybody doing this morning? Going fishing, going shed hunting. I took Raven out twice this week. We didn't find any sheds.
Low sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love.
It kind of surprised me. I thought we'd find a bunch in that standing corn I still had up. No sheds yet. I'm still getting a lot of pictures with buck with antlers on their heads.
Mountain Seasonings also has chili, taco, and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills everywhere. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse, at your favorite grilling retailer, or just go to hightntnjerky.com.
10 seconds.
for recipes.
10 seconds. We're coming back in 10 seconds.
High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Morning, John. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. There's a special wildlife practice available through the CRP program. U.S. Department of Agriculture offers several programs for landowners to enroll environmentally sensitive farmland into the CRP or Conservation Reserve Program. The continuous and general CRP signups provide annual rental payments to producers and landowners for establishing long-term resource conserving plant species on cropland to control soil erosion, improve water quality, and enhance wildlife habitat. Continuous CRP allows landowners, not landowners, landowners, to enroll new land at any time during the year. It includes the state acres for wildlife enhancement or SAFE practice. Under SAFE, landowners can design special habitat for pheasant, bobwhites, grassland songbirds, and other species. SAFE is only available in targeted geographics. Producers not eligible for SAFE can offer land into other continual practices or through the general sign-up. The USDA announced the general sign-up that began January 31st and runs through March 1st. Producers and landowners who are not eligible for continuous CRP practices like SAFE can enroll in the general sign-up if the farmland meets eligibility requirements. Rental rates for the general sign-up are capped at $240 per acre and at $300 an acre continuous CRP. Approximately 119,000 acres in Iowa enrolled in CRP will expire this year. That's a lot, huh? Morning, Jay. Good to see you this morning, buddy. Thank you. If you want more information about that, go to fsa.usda.gov/CRP. There you go. Walleye season closes February 15th on the Iowa Great Lakes. So you only got a couple more days. Then it's going to open. So it's open through Monday. And Tuesday they're closing it down. It's going to reopen May 7th. Those are the only lakes that have a closed season for walleye. So Spirit, East, West Okoboji, and you'll be all right everywhere else. Matthew, hi Dan, thanks for the plug, man. Looking forward to having you at the Chico Outdoor Show. There's Matt. That's who hired me to go to Pennsylvania. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to coming out there. It's gonna be fun. Talk a little turkey. Hey, speaking of turkey, I put another video out yesterday from one of my other hunts from the last 2 years. So if you want to go to I think it's under Dan Young, it's under Outdoors Dan. And then I put it under like Iowa Bow Hunters page, group page, and Iowa Turkey. But if you want to see a decap in action, I'm just warning you that turkey loses its head. So I'm just telling you, don't watch it if you're sensitive to that, because, here's the thing. I know it doesn't look very pretty, but that's the quickest, humanest kill you could ever get on a bird, on a turkey. That turkey was dead before he hit the ground. I mean, it's over. And the nice thing about a decap is it's like a shotgun. If you jelly their head, same thing. I mean, you're tearing, that shot just rolls them. It's the same thing with a bow and arrow. It's just, if you miss, the turkey's fine. And I've missed. I missed twice in Kansas last year, remember? So there's 2 times that made it, where if I would have body shot them, if my arrow was off, I might not have found them. That turkeys are, you got to remember, a turkey, their vital pocket inside their body is about this big, about the size of a softball. So that's why shooting them with those decaps are nice, because if you hit that bird with that decap, it's over. You don't have to go chasing after your bird. And we all want to eat, right? So fresh turkey strips and baked turkey and grilled smoked turkey, that's the end game. That's the objective. But I love them fried turkey strips, man. You take a little cookies flavor enhancer and some egg wash and put that cookies flavor enhancer in that white flour and mix it all up, and then dip the turkey strips in the egg wash, roll it in the flour, and then you put that in that 350-degree canola oil, and you just hear that shh. You hear that little sizzle or cackle, that oil crackling when you throw that in there. And man, does that not just, some fresh green beans in there and some cookies barbecue sauce, western sauce with a little honey mixed in. Oh, now that's good eating right there. I mean, you can even throw some potato salad on there. Or, I don't know, whatever. Coleslaw. It's good eating. Boy, the kids even like that. They come running when I do those fresh turkey strips, man. I love them. Let's see. There's a meeting going on for the DNR is finalizing public meeting locations to recap hunting, trapping, and discuss possible rule changes. They're going to be doing a series of town hall meetings with local staff to provide updates on recently completing hunting and trapping seasons, discussing possible changes to hunting and trapping rules, regs, and address other topics as well. Todd Bishop, Todd's a nice young man who is the chief of the Iowa DNR Wildlife Bureau, says part of the meeting will be devoted to discussing potential rule changes and collecting feedback as long as we can work through the process. And there is a whole list of dates. Creston's going to be February 21st at the Multipurpose Room in South Prairie at the YMCA. Algona is going to be February 22nd at Water's Edge Nature Center. Des Moines is going to be February 22nd at Des Moines Isaac Walton League over there at George Flagg Parkway. Dubuque is going to be February 22nd at the E.B. Lyons Nature Center at Mines of Spain. Jefferson is going to be February 22nd at the Depot at Raccoon River Valley Trailhead. Ogoboji is going to be February 22nd near the Macer Monarch Lodge, Nature Center Road. Sac City is going to be February 22nd at the Sac County Conservation Center. Ventura is going to be February 22nd at the Iowa DNR Wildlife Office. Waverly, February 22nd at the Public Library. Burlington is going to be February 23rd at Stars Cave Nature Center. Calmer is going to be February 23rd at the Northeast Iowa Dairy and Ag Foundation Building. Iowa City is going to be February 23rd at the Johnson County ISU Extension Office. Ottawa is February 23rd at the Lewis and Clark State Park Visitor Center. Bloomfield will be February 24th at the Wapello County Conservation Area. Sheraton will be February 24th at the Pine Oak Lodge. Council Bluffs will be February 24th at the Council Bluffs Fish and Game Club. Toledo will be February 24th at the Tama County Nature Center. And if you want more information about this, you can call the DNR at 515-725-8200, 515-725-8200. Ice fishing shelters must be removed by February 20th. The ice fishing shelters left unattended must be removed from all state-owned lands and waters by February 20th. Ice shelter owners are encouraged not to wait till the last minute to get your shelter off the ice. If the shelter falls through the ice, the owner is responsible for getting it out. How about that? It's on you. It's on you, man. All right, 728 and some change. Let me give away a pair of Iowa Deer Classic tickets. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, you want to give me a holler, 244-1350, 244-1350. We'll give that away. You know what I did on my birthday? I went up to Sportsman's Warehouse, and I gave away what did I give away? 3 pairs of tickets? Yeah, I gave away 3 pairs of tickets. I said, hey, I'll be here for a half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm in a red truck in the front of the parking lot at Sportsman's. And just come up and say hi, and I'll give you some tickets. So Raven was in the back seat telling everybody hi. And we actually had a few people come out. And, you know, I figured it's my birthday. Why not give some stuff out? So you want to call in 244-1350, 244-1350 if you want a pair of tickets. We will give you a pair of tickets. How about that? So let's see. Well, I got fishing reports to do, but I tell you what, let me take a quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. We'll be back with your calls.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars.
Yeah,
Located in Walleye,
just say hi.
Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars.
What a day. Can't wait. Pure Whitetail in the house. Josh is going to be on at 8. Actually, it's Pure Crappie today. It's always Pure Whitetail, but they got Pure Crappie now, too.
Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
I called Larry McCoy, but Larry told me he was going to the farm, so I don't know if he's going to be home or not.
Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area on site, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system.
What's everybody making this weekend? Little chicken wing action, some chili. Gonna make some homemade pizza. What's everybody doing for their big parties? How about some turkey strips? Some fried turkey strips. That'd be a good party favorite, huh? That's good stuff there. Ginny made some homemade pizza the other day. It was pretty good.
Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Raven approved. Good morning, Gary. Good to see you.
You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and...
I'll tell you what, whoever wins that's going to be happy. That's a nice thermos, man.
Bedded up, fixation, and power shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder.
Good stuff. Remember when we were little? Well, a lot of you won't remember, but people my age will. Remember when we'd go to elementary school and we'd have our little lunch boxes with the little thermos? Remember that little squat thermos, you know? And Mom would always put like chicken noodle soup or some vegetable soup in there for me. I love my little... That was the highlight of my... When I was in elementary school, that was the highlight of my year, getting my new lunch box. Yeah, I wish I still had some of them. They were worth some money, man. I think my favorite was my Scooby-Doo lunchbox. I love my Scooby-Doo. That and I think I had a Grizzly Adams. I had a Grizzly Adams lunchbox, if I remember right. And I'm trying to think what was my other favorite. I think Scooby-Doo, Grizzly Adams, and... Oh, $6 Million Man. I had a $6 Million Man lunchbox. That was cool. Hey, Butsky. How you doing, Hall of Famer? Have fun at the NWTF next weekend, bud. I wish I was going to be down there. Larry Mack's coming down. Say hi to Larry Mack for me. Hi, Neil. Good morning, bud. When are you going to start turkey hunting this year, Paul?
The greatest whitetail show on earth is March 4th through
Speed Buggy. That was a good cartoon, Steve. I love Speed Buggy. I forgot about that. We back? Wow, we're back already? Oh man, during the break on Facebook Live is always fun. I got a Hall of Famer Paul Butsky on there saying hi, and he's going to be down at the NWTF. I was talking about lunch boxes during the break, and I didn't you have a Gunsmoke lunchbox? I don't think I had a Gunsmoke lunchbox, Dave. We were talking about lunchboxes, and I told everybody I was showing the thermos I'm going to be giving away. I said, remember when my kid, everybody my age in your 50s, you're going to remember having a little aluminum lunchbox that had, a lot of them had your favorite cartoons or TV shows. I had a $6 Million Man lunchbox. I had a Scooby-Doo. I love my Scooby-Doo one. And what was the other one I said? Grizzly Adams. I had a Grizzly Adams lunchbox, and then Steve up in New York said, "What about Speed Buggy?" And you know what? I didn't have a Speed Buggy, but I would have been happy with a Speed Buggy lunchbox. Remember, that was a great cartoon, Hong Kong Phooey. I was talking to somebody about classic cartoons the other day, and they had never heard of Hong Kong Phooey. I feel horrible for them. How do you go through your childhood not watching at least one Hong Kong Phooey cartoon?
I've seen Hong Kong Phooey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
that was an awesome cartoon.
It was.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the jingle to it.
Yeah, Hong Kong Phooey. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I mean that was just a great cartoon, and Scooby-Doo was the best. I mean that was my all-time favorite.
Well, that's your top tier right there.
Yeah, I mean that's shooting for the stars there, Scooby-Doo. Shaggy and Velma and
we need a poll. We need like a Facebook, Twitter poll.
What was the best cartoon?
Yeah, your best cartoon. Name your top 5 cartoons.
Well, I just everybody. It's so subjective, because there's some cartoons I thought were the stupidest. See, my kids' cartoons, I tried watching them when they were little. I couldn't get into their cartoons at all. The little superhero girls with I don't even remember the name of them now. See, that's how much I didn't like them. And I got them watching some of the Scooby-Doo stuff, but and Danny loves Scooby-Doo, but man, Scooby-Doo was the bomb, man.
Oh yeah, Scooby-Doo and
Speed Racer. That was a great cartoon. Johnny Quest. I'm actually shocked that they have not made a Johnny Quest movie yet. I'm actually shocked.
I think
because they've made every other cartoon movie out there, but they have never made. Hey, good morning, Jose. ¿Qué pasa, man? Hola, amigo.
In fact, they've made like several Scooby-Doo movies. They've made a Speed Racer movie.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I heard so many bad reviews before I even went.
John Goodman was. I mean, that was probably the only movie John Goodman was ever in that I didn't like. Yeah. But I'm telling. Hey, good morning, John. But I'm shocked that they haven't made a Johnny Quest movie, because that would be a great movie, man.
Oh, that would hit it out of the ball.
Ray Spannon, Johnny Quest, his buddy Haji.
Yeah.
I used to want one of those jetpacks really bad when I was.
I know.
Man, can you imagine going to your deer stand or your turkey blind using a jetpack? Remember how quiet they were?
Oh, but they wouldn't be that quiet.
Mountain Man's goose hunting this morning in Pennsylvania. Good morning, Mountain Man. I can hear him right now. Good morning, Dad. I'm out here goose hunting. He talks like, because he's Mountain Man. He talks like, got that deep voice. Yeah. The jetpacks were quiet on Johnny Quest.
I know.
Yeah.
Our luck.
Yeah. And who did, everybody wanted Ray Spannon. Why can't, wish my dad was like Ray Spannon. Race was cool, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. He had white hair, though. He was real young and had white hair. Never figured that one out.
Yeah. I didn't like that look.
Yeah. I don't know. Good cartoons, man. I tell you, I grew up at I will always be grateful for the era I grew up in. Because I had a $6 Million Man. I had Scooby-Doo. I had Johnny Quest. I got to watch, what was the other big show that was on that I used to love? Get Smart. I love Get Smart. That was hilarious. The Munsters, Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I got to watch Fred Bear on TV with Kurt Gowdy with the American Sportsman. There was actually old vintage hunting show that was awesome. I got to watch Virgil Ward fishing on Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings, depending on what channel you watched it on. And if you don't know who Virgil Ward is, I'm sorry. Virgil Ward was awesome growing up. I couldn't wait to get out there. Gentle Ben says, yeah. I couldn't wait to get out there and try the new lures, because Virgil would always have the lures in the minnow tank. He had an aquarium set up in his den. It was a TV set, but he'd run the lure. That's how he would do the lure demonstration and show the action on the lure and stuff. Man, those were great. Alex said Speed Racer. We said Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Yeah, we already mentioned Speed Racer, man.
What is your top?
Racer X.
Maybe top 3 or 4.
Stretch Armstrong. Was that a cartoon? That was like an action figure. What? Did they have a cartoon?
I remember my dad had the Stretch Armstrong.
Fish and Dave said Roadrunner. Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, yeah. Yosemite Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Leghorn.
Yeah. Red Fisher, a Canadian fishing show. I don't know if I ever saw that one.
The Red Green show?
Oh, I love Red Green.
Oh, my gosh.
Possum Lodge.
I duct tape it never meant so much.
Yeah. I used to like Red Green, or the Red Green show, but that was more when I was in my teens. Red Green was on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how we came across it, but Red Green is... You're
gonna laugh at me, but one of my favorite shows was Happy Days. I loved Happy Days.
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
Yeah, who didn't want to be like Fonzie, man? Hey! Yeah, the Fonz. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Laverne and Shirley, that was funny.
That's good.
Yeah.
And of course, again, another good intro song, Happy Days.
Oh yeah, I loved Happy Days, man. Who didn't like Happy Days?
It has happy in the name.
I know. Yeah. These days are hard. Yeah, I used to love. I had a great childhood, man. I did. All right, let me talk fishing. Arrowhead. This fish report brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. Green Acres. I love Green Acres. Tony says he likes Red Green. Green Acres and what was the other one? Gosh darn it. David said he used to get up and watch ag shows. Well, that's all right, Dave. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Arrowhead Lake has got 12 inches of ice near the boat ramp. Gills are fair. Keeper-sized gills are being picked up. Use waxies on a small jig and 10 to 15 feet of water near structure. Bacon Lake just put about 1,500 trout in there. Go get them. Blackhawk Lake, they are saying the ice thickness is around 14 inches. Petticoat Junction. That was the show I was thinking about. That was kind of funny. Petticoat Junction. Let's see. Black crappie are fair, bluegills are fair, walleye are fair, and yellow perch are fair. Brushy Creek is reporting variable ice conditions. The crappie bite is good, gills are fair, walleye are fair, yellow perch are slow. Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, that was okay. I liked Beverly Hillbillies, but it wasn't like one of my favorites. Andy Griffith. I loved Andy Griffith's show. Barney. Who didn't like Barney? Barney was always in trouble. So Beverly Hillbillies. I like Jethro and Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae was. Oh, Gilligan's Island, man. Who did not love Mary Ann? She was one of my first crushes.
Well, by the time I got to Gilligan's Island, Mary Ann wasn't.
Well, she still looked good on the show. Her and that coconut cream pie.
I
always wondered where they got the pie shells at on the island.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Brushy Creek said crappie are good, gills are good, walleye are fair, yellow perch are slow. Gomer Pyle, Mason, Randy Munson. Hey, Randy Munson's still alive. Hey, Munson. Gomer Pyle. Golly, Shazam. Actually, I when I was in the service, I was at where Gomer Pyle was at, out in Camp Pendleton and 29 Palms, where they filmed part of that. Yeah, the Quonset huts. I've been there. I actually walked some of that. I did. Crawford Creek impoundment, ice conditions have degraded, so be careful out there. Moreland Pond, they got 1,500 trout put in. Go out there and get them. Storm Lake, they're saying 12 to 14 inches of ice in most areas. Walleye bite is fair. White bass are fair. Yellow perch are fair. Spirit Lake, the lake is fully ice. Watch out for areas. Ice thickness is about 16. Watch out for the areas that had geese on them. They got some of that open. The bluegill bite is fair, crappie fair. They're catching them mostly on perch. They're catching along with perch using tube jigs with wigglers and pikes. Yellow perch is also fair. West Okoboji is reporting 16 plus inches. The crappie bite is good. Gills are good. Try jigging with tube jigs on a Junction jig or in live bait. And don't forget, they still got the walleye thing going. The walleye limits between 19 and 25. You must immediately put those back unharmed. And you can no more than one walleye longer than 25 inches can be taken. But they're going to shut that down on Tuesday, so be careful. Red Hawk Lake, the gills are fair. Hayden Heritage Park Lake, they just put a bunch of trout in there, so you can go try some jigging spoons, tipped with waxies, or try a live minnow. Big Creek Lake, as of February 9th, size thickness is 15 inches. The crappie bite is fair. Target crappie is early in the morning or evenings around the brush pile or road beds. Bluegill bite is fair. Wipers are fair. Down Williams Lake, the black crappie bite is slow. Try glow jigs and waxies or live minnows. Lake Patoka, the rainbow trout bite is still good there. As of February 9th, Central Iowa ponds have ice thicknesses averaging 12 to 15 inches. Morning, Jeff. No idea what you're saying there, Tony. Lake Anita, ice thickness is 12 inches. The crappie bite is slow. The gills are fair. Lake Manawa, the crappie bite is slow there. Walleye are fair. White crappie are slow. Littlefield Lake, ice thickness is 12 inches there. Crappie bite is slow. Gills are slow. Meadow Lake is looking at 12 inches. You can find fish under cedar tree piles for best. Morning, Rick. Good to see you. Crappie bite is fair. Bluegills are slow. Orient Lake, the crappie bite is slow. Gills are slow. Viking Lake, as of February 8th, ice thickness is 12 inches. The geese have expanded some open water, so be careful there. Black crappie fair. Bluegill are good. Clear Valley Lake, the black crappie bite is slow. Gills are fair. 3 Mile, the crappie bite is slow. Walleye are slow. 12 Mile is reporting 12 inches of ice. Black crappie bite is fair. Catch crappie up to 12 inches or more with a jig tipped on a waxy or a minnow. Fished along the roadbed. The bluegill bite is fair. And there you go. We got the fishing reports in. How about that? You were... Still don't know what you're trying to say, Tony. Take your time. P-I-E... I don't know what that is, Tony. All right, it is 7:46. I'll take the first couple callers if you want to call in at 515-244-1350, and we'll hook you up with some Iowa Deer Classic tickets. Just need you to come on and say hi. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a question. Are you a
what a
hunter?
morning.
If you are, there's a group that I would like to introduce you to, and that's Hunting Works for Iowa. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state? Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters, and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and retail sales that help keep Iowa moving forward. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here. So Hunting Works for Iowa is partnering with not only hunters, but businesses all across the state to protect your rights. If you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out their website at huntingworksforiowa.com.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners, or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at worksharptools.com. That's worksharptools.com.
We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a slick trick? Slick tricks are one of the most accurate and deadliest broadheads on the market. No matter which slick trick model you choose, the Raptor trick, the Viper trick, the Magnum, the Wicked trick, the Grizz trick 2, or the standard slick
Dragnet. There you go, Jeff.
Bone-crushing penetration with superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel ferrule Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent broadhead failures at the moment of impact that will help you get your game. If you're a mechanical fan, the Raptor trick is going to be your favorite with its 4-edge bone-splitting tip, 2-inch cutting diameter, and deadly accurate flight. Bow hunters need gear that they can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Do not trust it to a head that will not deliver a short recovery. For more information, go online
Who's
at
the callers?
This year, trick 'em with Slick Trick broadheads and tag your game.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Well, there you go, Aaron. That's cool. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old USA. Let's go see what Doug is up to this morning. I believe Doug was our first caller. Doug, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How about you guys?
We're doing well, man. Phones are going crazy. Hey, what are you up to this weekend?
Well, not a whole lot. Just some housework this weekend. I'm not doing a whole lot this weekend. Waiting for next weekend.
Are you?
Yeah, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Easter Lake. I know you probably don't have much information on that, but they stocked that back in 2019. They had it drained and they restocked it in 2019. Does anybody know the quality of fish yet down there?
Well, actually, we talked. Mike texted me last week when we were doing the show, and I did some checking on there, and they did put some sizable, fish in there when they restocked it. But I live pretty close to there, so I've been seeing people out there with ice shacks out there doing a little fishing. Now, I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody to see what they had in their buckets or anything, but I know that catfish was always really good in there. And when before they drained it and got what they did is they took all the silt and everything out of it as much as they could, and they re-dredged the lake. And it should be pretty good fishing now, Doug. I would think that I would think there's fishing in there to catch. You going to go ice fishing out there?
No, I didn't gear up this year for ice fishing. I've always ice fished, but not this year. I've got a little problem with my back hurting, but I just was wondering. I know that they talked about putting walleyes back in there.
They did put walleyes. They put crappie, bluegill, bass, and I believe they put some bigger catfish and stuff in there. That's always been a great catfish fishery. I mean, you could catch some nice channel and flathead out of there. But you know where the island is?
Yeah.
I used to catch walleye in there. You know, if I would go in there and just drift a jig with tip with a minnow, or if I didn't take my fishing boat in there, but when I had my other little deal, my little bass boat, my little 2-man bass boat buggy, I would take the trolling motor and I'd go back and forth there with a shad wrap, and I used to catch some pretty decent walleye right around there. And the dam was always a good spot for walleye.
Yeah, that used to be a real good walleye lake. We used to get them from where that island is up to the bridge there. There was the creek.
Yeah, the spillway.
Well, no, you know the little bridge?
Oh, you mean going towards the point of the lake, going back towards Indianola?
Yeah, down by Watrous.
Yeah, Indianola Road or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was good. There, and that's the crappie used to stack up in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. There's. I would give it a whirl, man. That's definitely a good spot to go for.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to try for some Deer Classic tickets?
Yeah.
Well, I can do that. You want a hunting or a fishing question?
Probably hunting question.
All right. I'm gonna give you since we got turkey hunting coming up. I'm gonna give you a very easy turkey hunting question.
Well, it might not be that easy for me, but.
Huh?
Yeah, it might not be that easy for me, but go ahead.
All right. So, what decoy would be the best decoy to use when you're out doing your turkey hunting? Would it be a hen decoy, or would it be a Jake decoy?
I would venture to say the hen.
Well, you really can't go wrong there, Doug, because either one of those decoys work really well by themselves. So I made that super easy for you. I told you I was going to make it easy.
I appreciate that.
That's all right. So what are you looking forward to going at the Deer Classic?
Pardon me?
I said, what are you looking forward to or go seeing at the Deer Classic?
Oh, I just like to see it all. That's about all I do is hunt, bow hunt. I got a raven and I just like looking at everything.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. That's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, listen, you hang on, and we're going to get you your tickets, and I appreciate you listening to the show.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. There you go. All right. We'll give some more away next hour, and we got to give that thermos away, too. So, congratulations to Doug. And that was nice. He had a nice question about there. Boy, Easter Lake, man. A lot of people are wondering what's going on with Easter Lake. You know it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I think, well, who doesn't have questions?
Well,
one.
I got questions. I always
Everyone
have.
does. I mean,
I
have questions, I think something's up.
I always have an inquiring question, you know?
About everything.
About everything I can, yeah. All right. Can you believe first hour is already done?
I know. We're just a couple minutes, and we have to hit that final break.
Yeah, and then Pure Crappie's coming on. We're going to talk about baits made in the good old U.S. of A. How about that? Actually, stuff made in the good old U.S. of A. That gets me a little excited.
Well, it should.
Well, it should.
It should.
USA. 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 Baits made in USA are good. I can't do Yoda, man. I haven't done Yoda in probably over a year.
Well, just try it. Give it a shot. Do it again.
I don't know. Baits made in the USA are good, young Jedi.
That was really good.
Huh?
That was actually good.
Was that good? I don't know.
I thought that was pretty good.
You like that one?
I like that one.
Hey, how was your Dr. Yagi experience? Did he take? Was he good for you?
Fantastic.
Let's see now. Was I fibbing?
No.
Jedi dentist, man.
Go in there, felt at ease. That was good. I came out of it fine, and the next day I was able to talk.
Yeah, you were doing the Wednesday drive show with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong the next day. So everything was great.
Yeah, that Dr. Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry, man. He's a Jedi dentist. He's magic.
I urge everybody to go there.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. We come back. We're going to be talking with Mr. Josh Martin at Pure Crappie. Him and Grant also do Pure Whitetail. Good stuff. So we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Green Acres is the place.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell Dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if
Yeah, do you have it without just the music, no lyrics?
Please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff.
We'll just start playing it, and then before they start singing, cut it out. Okay. Song. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Whether it's camping,
Pure
hunting, or
Crappie is
fishing,
the place
you want
to
your
be.
camping setup to be
Soft plastic base for you and me.
Camprite has been helping folks
Colors
enjoy the
so
outdoors
bright.
as problem-free as possible since 1999.
So-
Camprite employees
so
are outdoor
bright.
enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are one
Pure Crappie is the place to be. Soft plastic base for you and me.
This fully enclosed
Colors
off-the-ground
so
sleep
bright
shelter
and
combines the comfort of a standard sleeping
bright
cot
and true.
with the added protection of a tent.
Darling, I
Camprite
love you, but
features
give me
several
some
models of
crappie.
cot units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping
So
bags,
bright
camping
and
tables,
so bright and blue.
chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. For 17 years of
Darling,
field testing, great outdoor
I
gear
love
products,
ya.
Camprite is the right choice to make adventures not only
Like,
comfortable, but also carefree. Check
get
out all
me
these Camprite products at your local
some
Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime on the
pure
web at camprite.com. That's
crappie
camprite with a K.com. So it's time to refill the tank. Or are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank? Well, why not fill up at
Pure
Central
Crappie
Standard
is the
Restaurant,
place
Milwaukee?
to
There's more
be.
than great burgers and
Soft
handmade ice cream
plastic
shakes
base for
waiting for you
you
at Central
and
Standard
me.
Restaurant. They
Colors
specialize
so
in
bright
great
and
food like
blue.
buttermilk fried
They
chicken,
are.
smoked pulled pork,
They
grilled
work.
salmon, or an Iowa pork tenderloin, to name just a few. Central Standard Restaurant features a large menu that will be sure to please even the pickiest ones in your
jig
crew.
true.
The daily mac and cheese specials will bring a smile to any kid from 5 to 50. The shakes are just like Mom and
Darling,
Dad
I
made
love
back
you,
in their
but give me
day.
some pure
Cold, tall,
Crappie
and amazing.
news.
Central Standard Restaurant features shakes like birthday cake, cookie dough, strawberry cheesecake,
Well,
chocolate
get
strawberry
Josh
and
on so he
vanilla are
hears
always
it.
available as well. From
Good
large
morning,
tables to
Donovan.
local and domestic brews, you'll be relaxed and enjoying your
Yeah,
time.
thanks, Dave.
So much, it'll become one of your go-to places.
There you go, man. I'm writing parodies as we speak.
Is located at 1222 Southeast University.
Gotta have fun, right?
Just a short drive from anywhere. The perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
KRNT Des Moines, 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines Sports Leader, a Des Moines Radio Group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
We'll have you on here in just a little bit. I'll get you going. I'm going to do that in about a couple seconds.
Yeah, let's just bring me on and then I'll have you hit it. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archer. Have you taken the Shootability Challenge yet? If you haven't, I urge you, I beg you, I plead with you, please go do so. You're gonna thank yourself for doing that. I just got my new Envision in last week, and I got to tell you what, folks. I know I say this every time they launch a bow. I love the bow, but it's true. I don't know how they keep improving on what they're doing. But that Envision, that longer riser length, it just makes that bow so stable in my hand. Plus, they took that great SEC technology and it's set point 2.0 now. I'll be honest with you, I really didn't even have to mess with the set technology. I put my drop away rest on. And then I went ahead and I threw a peep in and I put a string loop on and I eyeballed the center shot. I got it to where I wanted it to be. I got the string loop height and then I went ahead and adjusted my peep. I tied everything in and then I went over and I pulled my paper tuner paper down and I shot my arrow right through it. And I got to tell you, I got a perfect bullet hole. I didn't have to mess with it. Now, part of it I just switched to element arrows. And that's the first time I've actually shot them. So maybe part of it's the arrow because that arrow is made so straight. I don't know. But that Elite Envision and that Elite element arrow combination is going to get me some turkeys. All I can tell you. It was a beautiful thing. I've been shooting it every day ever since. Matter of fact, I even tucked it in bed at night after I got it just to make sure it was nice and comfortable because I'm calling her Envy because she's so awesome, everybody's going to be jealous of her. Envy. Envision. Get it? See what I did there? Yeah. I know. You just wait. Just wait. Wait till you see it on Respect the Game TV. I know why Larry loves his, man. He was smacking everything around the country with his. That thing, that bow rock. If you want to see what I'm talking about, how smooth that draw cycle is, how beautiful it holds, and how quiet and deadly the accuracy is on that Elite Envision or the Train or the Basin, go to your nearest Elite dealer like Archery Field and Sports or Sportsman's Warehouse and check them out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's good stuff.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're out of bear.
Yeah, well, I got to get bear hunting. I am almost out of bear. All right, we got a good guest coming up. We got Mr. Josh Martin from Pure Whitetail and Pure Crappie. And before I bring him on, I got to tell you, I got some of these Pure Crappie baits in. I ordered some, and it reminded me of a little song. Pure Crappie is the place to be. Soft plastic baits for you and me. Colors so bright and blue, that jig true. Darling, I love you, but get me some Pure Crappie news. There you go, man. That's where I want to be. Let's go see what Josh is up to. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, buddy, how are you today?
Man, I'm on fire.
Yeah, good, man. Hey, before we start talking about everything else, how about them elite bows, man? I heard you talking about them just now. Man, I'm telling you what, they have really stepped up their game the last few years. It makes shooting fun again for me, man. They're just perfect.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I love the Cure, and then I fell in love with the Encore, and that Remedy was money. I just, Josh, honestly, when Larry told me that they came out with the new lineup, and I said, man, Larry, I just don't know. And then I saw his Envision down at Donovan's when we were deer hunting, because he always gets them early, to do the prototype stuff. And it's like, I got to get me one of those. So as soon as they introduced, I ordered one off the website. And man, Josh, I love it. It's a smooth bow.
Yeah, it is just amazing, the engineering technology that goes into it, that they can make them better every single year. It's just like you said earlier, how do they do it? I don't understand.
Yeah. Are you going to have Pure Whitetail Envisions?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's already out, and
you already got them?
Yeah. You can order the Pure Whitetail Envision right off the Elite website, or you can go to your dealer, but yeah, it's on the Elite website, or you can buy it directly through us at purewhitetailbow.com.
Yeah, hey, listen, if you haven't seen, they got a great color on those bows, man. It rocks. So go check out purewhitetail.com. Now, hey, did you hear my parody for you?
Yeah, I heard it.
You were ignoring me, weren't you? I never claimed to be a good singer, man. I'm just telling you, man. Pure Crappie is where I want to be.
Well, just because you're on the radio, don't mean you should
sing. Hey, I'm 25 years on the radio, buddy. I'm gonna keep singing.
That's right.
Yeah. If they ain't kicked me off yet, I must be doing something right sometime.
That's right.
Yeah. I think that's why people like it, because I'm so bad at singing. It just cracks them up.
That's right.
Yeah,
I hear you.
So, man, I got to tell you, I was really happy when I heard that you guys were launching Pure Crappie, and I just the baits are amazing. I got the monkey milk, and the blue chartreuse, and the June bug, and some of them other colors, Josh. I can't wait. I just cannot wait. The blue ice, and that blackened chartreuse, and the flake. I can't wait to go chasing some paper mouse with those, man.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. We're doing a trip at the end of the month, going down to the #1 crappie lake in the world in Grenada Lake, Mississippi, and we're going to put everything that we got to use, and hopefully we're gonna catch some giants down there. I mean, that lake just defies conventional thinking when it comes to crappies. I mean, last year my biggest was a 262. My goal this year is to break the 3-pound mark. I've never caught a 3-pound crappie. I've been crappie fishing my whole life, but never caught a 3-pounder. So this year, that's the goal, is just to hunt for a big fish. And with this new live scope, it kind of changes the game,
Yeah.
you can hunt for big fish. You know, it's totally different than anything, you know, that we've ever had as far as technology wise, and it's just totally changed the game. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, it broke my heart. I bought a brand new Lund last year, and I had it rigged up with live scope, and I had the Garmin 10-inch monitors up front, and the 7-inch on the steering column, and then found out I had cancer, and I had to have that cancer surgery in my nose. They took almost like half of my nose off, and then we had to rebuild it. And the guy says, I know you make a living outdoors, but you're gonna have to kind of scale it back a little bit because you know this kind of cancer, you got to watch it. So I said, well, I'm not giving up my bow hunting. So I sold my boat, and that broke my heart because I got to use that live scope 4 times. And man, when I was walleye fishing with it, Josh, I mean, it's like playing a video game almost. That thing's amazing.
Yeah, that's right. It is pretty cool. But we're going to go down there and test out all our new baits that we got. We got some other ones that we're testing out there in our prototype stage right now. We're really, really happy with the new Pure Minnow series that we've come out. We're really happy with our Pigtail series. They're selling fantastic. You mentioned the Monkey Milk. By far our best seller right now in the Pure Minnow series is the Monkey Milk. We're really happy how things are going, and really looking forward to getting our rods and reels here in a little bit. They're a little bit delayed because of shipping issues and everything, you know, obviously worldwide issues on shipping. So I think everybody kind of understands that now. It's kind of like the new normal for us, but really looking forward to getting them new rods and reels in. When we started this, we were like, we're not going to do it unless we're coming out with the best.
Yeah.
We have tried to create the very, very best Crappie 500 series reel on the market, and we feel the same way about our rods too. So we're pretty excited about that.
Well, I'm anxious to see those. What I love about it is the baits are made in the USA. They're made in Missouri. And
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and I know I love the guy that's making the baits for you. So you got I think you and Grant should yell that through the top of the roof, man. Our baits are made right here in the good old US of A, because I think people will gravitate to that. And the color schemes on those, I caught a lot of crappie with them last year, because I got some testing baits last year from Bo, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Larry and I were smoking fish with them. I mean, they're awesome. I caught a lot of walleye on those too, Josh.
Right. Oh yeah. The 3-inch. A lot of guys have been buying the 3-inch off of us, our Pure Minnow series, just because you know that they do a lot of walleye fishing. They set the perfect size. You know.
Yeah. And you got to talk about the lids. I actually wore my Pure Crappie lid on the Wednesday Drive show last week, and I had a lot of compliments on that hat.
Yeah. We try to always come strong with the apparel game. You know, that's a big factor for us. You know, we don't. You know, we're not. You know, there's only so much a small company can do for marketing, right? We don't have millions of dollars of budget to market like the big companies do. So one way that we've found out that helps us a lot is just to come with a really strong apparel game. And the hats is kind of like what we're known for. Really cool hats on the Pure Whitetail side, the Pure Crappie side, and all of our brands. That's kind of something we take a little bit of pride in. We try to make sure we have the very best apparel on the market. And we just introduced some more new Pure Whitetail hats yesterday.
I saw those.
And then we have 15 new styles of Legacy brand hats hitting Pure Crappie here in a couple weeks. So
I just bought the black and the camo bill Pure Crappie hat. Yeah. I think here's the thing: if you don't jump on them and order them right away, they're sold out.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone quick.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The Pure Whitetail limited edition, the PVC patch hats that we introduced late last night. I figured it would take a couple months to sell through them. They're going to be gone in the first week. There's no doubt. I think heck, a couple of them's already getting close to being sold out, and we had a bunch. So the brands are strong right now. I think it's proof that when you invest in people, the right people, the backbone of this industry, instead of investing in other areas, that's technically not the backbone of the industry, I think it's just proof that that's the right way for us anyway.
Well, you're more, Larry and I talk about you a lot. I've never really seen anything like you guys' business model. I mean, you're really a family. I mean, that's how you approach it, and you could. I mean, I don't care if you're on there talking about you're either hats, or if you're talking a little bit about the other day you gave away a cooler. What'd you give? You gave away a pure Whitetail grizzly cooler, and was it full throttle? And I mean you had several hundred people on there just going on that. How can I win that? And then exactly. You guys are always giving back.
Yeah. And I think that's very, very important. I think that's where a lot of people get lost. A lot of companies get lost. They just, what's the next magazine ad? What's the next commercial? And that works for them. But what works for us is, giving back to the people who are the foundation of the industry, and that's the actual customer, the end customer. That's the reason why, the big TV shows can go out and buy new farms every year. It's because of the people that are sponsor them. They're going out and buying that product, right? So it all starts with the customer. The customer is the foundation. Without the foundation, you have nothing.
Yeah.
And so we just chose to go make our focus on the customer, and it works for us.
What's the crappie like? What's the crappie fishing like in Ohio right now?
Well, we're right now terrible because we don't have enough ice to get on the water, and we've got too much ice to get on the water with a boat.
So that's why you're heading down to Mississippi, huh?
That's why we're heading to Mississippi. Yep. So as soon as we get back from Mississippi, March, we'll be hitting the lakes around here really hard. So we'll be going dang near every day. That late February, early March, right there, them few days right there, that week right there in Mississippi is where we specifically picked that week to target big fish.
Yeah.
So that's you might not catch as many numbers as you will in like late March and early April, but the reason that we chose that is just to target big fish.
I haven't made it to Mississippi crappie fishing. I've been to Reelfoot, Tennessee, Reelfoot Lake a few times, and boy, I've caught some nice crappie out of that lake.
Yeah, that is a fantastic crappie fishing lake. I fished there myself. Beautiful area too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just it's an amazing. Some of the best duck hunting in the world as well, and then just an amazing fishery, especially for crappies.
Did you use one of those little stump boats, or did you have your own boat with you?
No. I went with some guys that we had our own boat.
Gotcha. Yeah, them little stump boats are pretty funny.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Man,
that's a great place down there.
Oh, it's a great fishery. That's where I learned how to dip for crappie. Man, and boy, I tell you what, you get on them stumps and stuff, Josh. You can catch some big ones.
Right. Oh yeah. And it was on a decline there for a long time, but now it's really coming back full force. Lakes go through. I'm a big believer in lakes go through transitions, right? So they'll be really, really good for a long time, and all of a sudden they'll go in a little lull. It seems like I don't know if that's a turnover or what it is, but Reelfoot, they had some bad weather down there for once, and it really hurt the lake. But now, man, they're firing on all cylinders. I'm seeing a ton of social media pictures, guys catching great fish down at Reelfoot.
Fishing Dave wants to know: are you planning on coming out with any glow in the dark crappie jigs or plastics?
Yeah, that's a great question. To be perfectly honest, right now we don't have anything in the works, but it sounds like I might need to have some stuff in the works. So.
Okay, there you go, Fishing Dave. He's listening to us on Facebook Live right now. So.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Well, listen, I know you guys are busy. I wanted to get you on before we get into the spring season, and you and Grant are always up to something. So I appreciate you taking some time out of your morning, and I got to tell you thanks. I enjoy the partnership so much, with you guys, and I can't wait to see Donovan's turkey season.
Yeah, man. Me and Grant and I is looking forward to it. We're ready to come out there, and I heard you saying that elite element combo was going to put some turkeys on the ground. Well,
Hey,
bow and arrow can only do so much. You got to hold her steady.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, I'm really impressed with those element arrows, man. I fletched them puppies up. I did some for decaps, and then I did a bunch for my regular broadheads shooting and stuff. And man, those things. One shot, I had a perfect hole, and that Typhoon shaft is a nice shaft, Josh.
Yeah, it is. We really worked hard on our arrow, on the arrow side of things. We've got some new stuff coming out too. We're making some, I guess you could say, some drastic changes. We're dropping, a few lines of arrows and introducing one that we think is going to be really popular. But we've worked really hard. We've actually been working almost a year and a half on this new arrow, so I think it's going to be a big hit. But we really take pride in that arrow line, and we had our best year ever last year, and we're already having our best year ever again this year. Sales have been fantastic, and it's definitely been keeping us busy. That's for sure.
Well, I liked them. I liked them so much. I just bought another dozen.
Well, keep buying them. I like
it. I did. I'm serious. I did. I got three. 2 dozen and one on the way, or one already. I can't remember now, but yeah, they fletched up great. So
yeah, that's awesome. We actually got a promotion going on right now. If you buy you buy a 6-pack or a dozen arrows, or even some of our crossbow bolts, and we're throwing in a free T-shirt. So we've got that promotion going on right now. Only thing that we require is you put the size that you want in your order notes, and hey, you get a free T-shirt. Doesn't get any easier than that.
And where do they go for that?
They go to elementarcheryusa.com.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, and I know you guys do specials on pure whitetail sometimes too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've got. Yeah, we're always doing that. Right now, we're kind of like in the mineral season for that, So we're doing all that. But yeah, we've always got something going on with the pure whitetail side, right? At this very second, we don't have anything going on, but just watch our Facebook page. Our main pure whitetail Facebook page. You can't miss it. We're always doing something, so I'm sure we'll be coming up with something here really soon.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know you will. Well, listen. Give Grant and everybody my best, and thanks for hopping on this morning. And I won't send you a demo tape of that theme song for your website.
You make sure you bring that to turkey camp, because I want to play it.
Yeah, that's all I need is Donovan to hear that. I'll never hear the end of it. Josh, tell everybody where they can see some of those baits and stuff we talked about.
Hey guys, it's really simple. If you want to check out some of the best soft plastics in the country, simply go to purecrappie.com and get yourself some of the best ones out there. And we cannot wait to release our rods and reels. Them are coming very soon, and we think they're going to be the best on the market. So purecrappie.com. Check us out.
All right, thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you, bud.
All right, see you later, pal. There he goes, Josh Martin, good fella right there. All right, it is 8:21 and some change. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this
Thanks,
year?
Jeff. Jeff says your song had every coyote in the country howling. My new Predator call.
There you go.
Thanks, Jeffy.
RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years.
I thought that was a good parody. Pure Crappie is the place to be. Soft plastic baits for you and me.
For rodeo and horse lovers.
Yeah.
Imperial RV also features a full service center.
I still think the turkey that went down to Georgia is still the best.
They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday,
I missed.
located at 1727 South
That's all
Ankeny
right.
Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help.
UV colors are sometimes better than glows. Really? Rich, as much as you fish, I trust you. That sounds doable to me. I'll pass that on to him. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Morning, Tom.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter,
Shut up, Jeff. He goes, Jeff says, I need to make a trip to my audiologist. I'm hearing things I've never heard before. Yeah, everybody thinks it's easy. Come on.
You could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Eliminate.
I got you, Richard.
Game Hide. Eliminate features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Eliminate clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Eliminate can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper first aid kit for your pet when you go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze,
There you go.
antibiotic ointment,
Richard says he's going to work the night bite tonight.
plus a muzzle. Even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain.
Well, they're smoking them up at Lake Winnie right now. Sorry, Gary, but gosh, they're catching some nice fish.
Physical exam to make sure he/she is healthy
That's
enough to go.
awesome. They're catching some big ones.
From the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier.
Good morning, Gary. I just said your name. That's funny.
More visible and provides protection.
23 below this morning. You can have it.
Be careful and have
Ugh, that's nasty.
most of our dogs were born to do. This message
I'd have to have an electric suit to be up there for that.
For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr. Steve by
23
phone.
below. Gee, Merry Christmas.
65 Pet. Westfield Veterinary
It's
Hospital.
3 degrees here, though, Cole.
Hello, this is Dave from
Ugh.
JLM Shooter Supply. In Irvine.
Sorry.
We are a full-service gun shop that specializes.
Would you quit yawning? You got me yawning.
We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms.
Ooh, Dave Smith's got some new turkey decoys out.
Order items for those who like to add higher end
I just
guns
got
to
the
their
email.
JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your
I love their deeks. Man, they got good deeks.
hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights. We handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
I'll apply for my bear tag, buddy. I need a bear. I need to get a bear.
On Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ES.
Hey, Gary, send me the units again or the zones. Morning, Jake. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the USA. So I got this really, really nice Stanley Classic bottle thermos right here. So what I'm going to do something I don't think I've done in 5 years on the show. If you have not won anything in the last 3 months, you can call me for this thermos. So you cannot have won anything since last December, okay? And Andrew's got his list here, so we'll be able to verify, okay? So no cheating. So 244-1350, 244-1350, because I want somebody to win that hasn't won in a while. But this beautiful, beautiful classic bottle thermos with the removable lid. Here, hear me take that off. You can put your coffee in there for when you go turkey hunting or when you're going to do some ice fishing. You can put some soup. You know, this is beautiful, man. This, easy to pack in, easy to pack out. We want to make sure that whoever wins this is going to get just a really nice. And hey, somebody might win this, and somebody might have a birthday coming up. Something special, huh? How about that? But we'll make this super easy. Super easy. See what I did there? Super easy. Andrew didn't hear me. He'd appreciate that one. Super easy. Well, we got the phones are lit. They're lit. He's over there going crazy.
We could certainly put you in the running. Can I get your name?
I'm just waiting on him. So turkey decoys. I was going to talk a little bit about turkey decoys today. I get a lot of questions this time of year about setups, and I would never tell you you have to do what I do. Okay, I'm never going to be that arrogant or rude about it. So this is what works for me. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've shot 90 birds with my bow over the last 20 years. Okay, so this setup works really well. I mean, I wouldn't have got that many toms with my bow if it didn't, but I like using a Jake and two hens. Now, I like using a feeding hen, an alert hen, and I like using either a semi-strut Jake or a Jake strutter. And what I want to do is, most of all is I want to present that Jake to be out in the point. So if you think about a little love triangle, right? I put the Jake at the very top, and then I'll put the hens closer to the blind. And the reason I do that, 99% of the time, those toms are going to go to that Jake because they don't want they get mad that Jake's with those hens. So what I usually do is I'll put my deeks out at 10 to 12 yards. Okay. Oh, Larry McCoy's on the line. Larry Mack's on the line. How you doing, Larry Mack? My bud. I know. It makes me happy when I see Larry Mack. It does. Larry Mack's on there. Well, 99% of the time, that those toms are going to go right to that Jake. So I put that Jake out at 10 to 12 yards because that I know at that distance I'm going to pretty much be able to hit what I want with my elite. So when you're setting your decoys up, face that Jake towards your blind, okay? And the reason I say that, those toms are going to come around and they're going to come out to the front of that Jake because they're going to want to make eye contact, or they're going to go to the side of that decoy to slam him. And when they do that, it's going to give you, if you're using standard broadheads, you're going to have your broadside shot right there, it's just a beautiful shot. Or if you're using the decaps like I am on the shows, and like I said, I just put another video up on my timeline on Facebook yesterday. I went in there and I put together a little hunt from a year or two ago. And it speaks for itself. Just watch it. But that decap at 10 to 12 yards, you're going to have your turkey. So that's my go-to setup. And as the seasons get later, then what I'll do a lot of times, if those toms start hanging up, or if they don't want to get in there with that Jake, I'll pull the Jake, and I'll just use a couple different hens as we get into the late third or fourth season. But I start out, that's usually what my go-to starting out every year is. I go with either a Jake strutter or a semi-strut Jake from Dave Smith Decoys. So anyway, I hope that helps you. Let's go to the phones. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Jim. How to see you? Good to see you. Let's go to the phones and say hi to, I think Ryan is first up here on the show. Good morning, Ryan.
Hello.
How you doing, Ryan?
How are you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling from? Ryan?
How are you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Ryan, turn your radio off, bud. So you got too much interference going on. Are you still there?
Calling from Milo.
Ryan? Did we lose Ryan?
I think we did.
I think we lost Ryan. Well, wait a minute. Is he right there? Ryan, is that you?
I'm here.
All right. You got your radio off?
Good to have it off.
All right. There you go. All right. You want to try for this thermos, bud?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to give you a very easy question. Were you just listening to what I said about the turkeys?
Yes.
What is my preferred distance for putting out my decoys?
About 10 to 12 feet for your Jake.
10 to 12 yards?
Yards. Sorry. Yes. Yards.
10 to 12 yards? Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Ding, 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 ding. You got it, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We'll call you back after the show, and you enjoy that thermos.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome, pal. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. 8:32 and some change. Let me take a real quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert.
This
from
will get us
Eli
caught up,
Counseling
right?
Services
Because
with offices
when I laid on a break.
I know things can be tough in the world today.
See, we had 2 left, right? Okay.
Relationship issues, parenting struggles,
Yeah, that's right.
anxiety, depression, or folks just...
And then remind me to talk about Smeltzer on the way back.
If you find yourself struggling and are looking for
Is
someone to
Doug
help you
is
find
Doug
answers
still
to a
on there?
better relationship,
Tell him if he ask him if he wants to try some Deer Classic
please
tickets.
consider calling me at New Life. We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions.
Morning, Jim.
So you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues
Thermos.
you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you,
Unfortunately, we would get that thermos away, but we were wondering if you'd be interested in trying to go for some Deer Classic tickets
in West Des Moines,
or
or 964-5003 in Ankeny.
We'll keep you
Also
on
find
here.
us 24/7 at
When we come out of the break, we'll get right
We are
to
here to
it.
help you when you need us.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lollipop store,
Huh?
located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn.
Well,
in
the
Central
thermos was the
Iowa
one I
area.
didn't want
You'll
for
love
some.
fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn,
No, that's fine.
cheddar, cheddar cheese, cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few.
123.
You'll find something for everyone at Lollipop in Ankeny.
Is that 30 days then?
Can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin or gift package. Lollipop has
If it's not 30 days, we can't let him win.
Popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event.
He won on January 23rd. It's not. Yeah, he can't win yet. Yeah, tell him we can't let him win because he won on the 23rd. Yeah. Morning, Eric. Thank you, man. That's awful nice of you, Eric. Thank you. Just tell him you looked it up. You just came up.
I hadn't thought about this. We looked it up.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals.
We were just saying,
Archery
unfortunately,
Field
as
and
we
Sports
try to put it
archery
in our
gear
system,
from Matthews,
that's the
Voigt,
only way we can
Bowtech,
do it.
and Bear,
But
plus
with the
all the
system,
top
we have
extras
it
and
as the last
accessories
time
you'll
we
ever
won
need.
is
Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest.
I don't know, Jim. That's a good question. I'd call the DNR and ask him that.
Let me look at the coffee.
They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons. That'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
When you go big game hunting, do you go the extra step and try to stay undetected?
That was a year ago, so he can win.
Lethal Products can help you do that every trip. It starts by washing your clothes with the Lethal Products scent-free detergents, providing a layer of protection.
Oh, Andrew, he's at it again.
We got about a minute. Sorry for the wait. Shampoo and body wash and then spraying down when you get to your Lethal Products Field and Dirt Cover sprays. If you do this system,
Thanks, Gary.
Keeping your stink to a minimum. Lethal Products also feature field body wipes that you can use to wipe down after walking into the tree on water gates or emergencies in the field. Lethal Products also provides protection from little pests like ticks and mosquitoes with their bug and tick repellent.
Yeah,
Lethal Products is a hunting system you can count on. For more information on
I don't know. That's kind of
go to
crazy.
lethalproducts.com.
Good morning, Wade.
Or Archery Field and Sports in Altoona. Lethal Products will help you be lethal in the field.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America, when you barbecue, try cookies barbecue sauce for a treat. Cookies barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
Hi guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractors.
That sounds like fun, Jim. Good for you.
And Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better.
You're hunting early, man.
From small to large acreage.
I won't get to turkey hunt until 1st of April.
Perfect for your hunting property. So do
I'm
yourself
going
a
to
favor,
Kansas.
swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. We got the Iowa Deer Classic coming up on March 4th, 5th, and 6th. We're going to be at booth 905 for the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Michael Lee and Kevin Knight will be there from Backwoods Life. They're going to be doing seminars. George Lynch is also going to be there doing seminars from Legendary Gear. So that's going to be fun for you. We got a big promotion at the booth. If you come out and download the app for us, we're going to put you in a drawing. We're going to give away an elite bow, and Wade and Teresa over there at Live Action Decoys, we've got almost a $500 decoy that we're going to be giving away at the show. Wade and Teresa, his wife, are going to be over there at their own booth, so you'll be able to go over there and see them working it. They're in Illinois, but it's a DSD turkey gobbler Tom body or Jake body. And then they make it alive with what they do. It's almost like a puppet. I mean, you can raise the tail fan, you can go side to side with the fan, you can walk the turkey decoy back and forth. It's really amazing. So we're going to be giving one of those away live at the show. I'm excited about that. So make plans to come on out March 4th, 5th, and 6th. Come out and say hi. We're going to be giving away a brand new Grizzly cooler. So we got a lot to do, and all you got to do is just come by the booth. Andrew and I will be there. Larry McCoy, I believe Larry Mack's going to be up there. And then we're going to have East Coast Trev and some other guys coming in. And I believe the guys from Working Class Bow Hunters are going to be there. So there'll be a lot for you to see and do, and you might walk away with some really good swag. Whoever wins that bow or that Grizzly cooler or that turkey decoy is going to be pretty happy. I also have a Fourth Arrow pack full of hunting gear that we're going to give away at the show too. So you're going to get that courtesy of the folks at Winston and Fourth Arrow Cam Arms. So we're going to have fun with that. Just look for the big booth that's got the Outdoor Call Radio logo, and you can't miss us. So it's easy, man. All we're going to do is ask you to download the app, and then we'll let you fill out your name, address, phone number, and email, and then we'll draw on Sunday. That's easy. I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, the Beast Feast is next weekend, Saturday, February 19th. It's at Stony Creek Inn, and we're going to be raising money for the Family Cancer Network. Don't forget, you still got an opportunity to win that Honda Triax 4-20 ATV. All you got to do is just go to the familycancernetwork.org and look for the little button that says Beast Feast. If you smash that, you're able to get a raffle ticket right there. Doors open at 5:30, and the wild game dinner and the live auction and raffle will start at 7 o'clock. So I look forward to seeing everybody at the Beast Feast next Saturday at Stony Creek Inn in Johnston. All right, let's go see what Doug is up to. Doug's been patiently waiting on the phones. Good morning, Doug. How are you?
Hey, I'm awesome. I'm just heading up here to Zeering. Got an ice fishing tournament up there this morning.
Ah, there you go. Hey, you want to go for a pair of tickets to the Deer Classic?
Absolutely. Sounds like fun.
All right. What is the favorite thing that I've ever ate at the Isaac Walton League?
Ooh, gotta be walleye.
That works for me. The walleye dinner, man. I haven't been down there a while, but man, I love the walleye dinners when I used to go down there. So
that walleye flay will cover your plate.
Oh, it's good. All right, Doug. We'll call you after the show, buddy. Enjoy the Deer Classic.
I'll see you there. All right.
Thank you, Doug. There he goes. That was easy. Man, I used to get that. They used to have, those are really good, and the corn feed that they do is always pretty good. Good morning. I'm sorry, I was reading something there. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate that. Brad says, battery optimization for the Outdoor Call Radio app on my Android, and it allows me to play in the background. I love it. Well, there you go, Brad. Congratulations.
Spot here.
What was that? He's got a new sound effect. He's so happy.
To be honest, that's one of your original sound effect buttons. I just thought, might as well test it out.
Huh?
Might as well test it out. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we made some new liners for the radio network too, man. We've been busy. Hey, we on the Wednesday Drive show, we actually had we're seeing about 15%, 20% growth every week. So I want to thank everybody for going to iTunes or Google Play or Alexa and downloading the Outdoor Call Radio app. We got great lineups. We got some more shows coming on board here really quick. I'm pretty pumped about that. But every day's got a different topic. So like Mondays, I have Nathan Brooks and Darren Christianberry talking archery, indoor and outdoor. We have the East Coast Trev and the guys on the Outdoor Drive. We also have the gang from Spurs Up Calls talking turkey on Mondays. They do a show called Thunder at Daybreak. Tuesdays is all about fishing. We got Aaron Martin from Bass Edge and Jason Mitchell Outdoors with doing walleye and bass fishing. Wednesdays is waterfowl and whitetail Wednesdays. We got George Lynch heading it out, and then after George, we do the Backwoods Life with Michael Lee, and then we have the Keystone Experience guys from Pennsylvania, and then we do the Wednesday Drive Live on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Thursdays, it's all cooking. We got Hank Shaw and Scott Lasser from the Sporting Chef and Hunter Angler Gardener Cook doing outdoor cooking, and then Fridays we've got Food Plot and Fred Eichler Fridays. So we got Logan and the guys from Talk Dirt to Me. We got Ben, myself from Backwoods Attraction talking about food plots. And then we got the Eichler, everything Eichler on Fridays. And then Saturdays is a mix of all the Outdoors Dan stuff. And that's going to be eventually the home of this show when we move over full time. And then Sundays is a recap of the week. So there's always something there for you to listen to. It loops. If you miss anything, you just have to wait a little bit. You can hear the show loop back in its entirety. And don't forget, we got the phrase that pays. Fishing Dave actually won this week on Wednesday. He's going to get a really nice thank you swag bag from Bass Edge. And then we'll draw another name next week. So if you listen in and you hear the phrase that pays, we play it every day, at least once or twice. All you got to do is just email me the phrase with your contact info, and if I draw your name, you win. It's easy. I mean, come on. And we got good stuff later in the year. We got a shotgun from JLM we're going to be giving away. We've got waterfowl stuff from Legendary Gear. We got turkey calls from Spurs Up. We've got $50 gift cards from Game High Clothing. You can give whoever wins that, you just go on GameHigh.com and choose whatever camo you want, and they'll mail it right to you. We've got $25 gift cards to the Milo Locker, so you go get some nice steaks or chops or whatever, some brats or whatever you want to party with. Let's see, we just got some $25 gift cards from the Olive Tap, so you can go out there and get you some really nice olive oil or balsamic vinegar and stuff to cook with on the grill or the smoker. We're going to be giving away an elite bow here pretty soon. We've got that. What else? What am I missing? I'm missing something. We got $50 gift cards to Sportsman's Warehouse to give away, and we got some other stuff in the works. So we got a lot to do this year. We got a ton of stuff. So anyway, all right, where are we at there, genius? He's over there on his phone. His phone's dinging all the time. It's like he's working. You're working. Turn your phone off.
I am working.
Work.
I am working.
What? I'm gonna throw that thermos at you.
I'm working right now.
Are you? What else do we have? We just got one break left, right?
See.
Okay. And who was I supposed to talk about? You didn't remind me.
Well, we were supposed to talk about Joe, and then we got into talking with Doug. Now your phone's going off.
Yeah, I did, but it's not ringing.
Why is it going off?
I don't know.
It was buzzing.
I don't know. I was supposed to talk about Smoking Joe Smelter. So here's what I'll tell you. If you are looking for a brand new truck or just something newer to you, head over to Carl Chevrolet. I just ordered the new ZR2 Trail Boss. This thing is going to be cherry. He is working. Leave Andrew alone. Larry Mack said to leave you alone.
And
what's the deal with you, Larry?
Have to.
Yeah. Why do I have to?
Because Larry just said so.
Yeah, because Larry's the boss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody sticks up for Andrew. Yeah, how about that?
It's hazardous working conditions here.
Hey, listen to this. Brad said he listened to the Hunting for X's podcast on Monday, and he bought a brand new CB Engage sight on Tuesday. Well, there you go, Brad. Way to go, man. George Lynch, good morning to you, sir. Good to see you. I just talked about you, George. But go over to Carl Chevrolet. They gave me a really good deal. I couldn't believe what I got for my trade-in. I got more for my trade-in than I paid for my truck. Now, I don't understand that. This is the times we're living in right now, folks. I actually got $8,000 more than what I paid for when I bought my Trail Boss last year. And I got 33,000 miles on it. That's how in demand used cars are right now. So if you got an extra used vehicle that you're not driving, I would go ahead down to Carl Chevrolet and see what they'll give you for it, because you might be shocked. I was shocked when they told me how much my truck was worth. So I can't wait to get the new one in June or July, and whenever they're going to make it in March. So I'm really looking forward to that. But go see Joe Smeltzer. He'll give you a Smeltzer kind of deal, and he'll take good care of you over there at Carl Chevrolet. 8:48 and some change, so I got to take a break. We'll be right back. Keep it right here. No flipping. No flipping. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Taping your own hunts is
Larry
an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle...
Hey, buddy. I can't talk on Saturdays. I'm doing the radio show.
You can even custom pick your
Yeah, that's all right. I just didn't want you to think I was ignoring. No, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing the show on Saturday morning.
CameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great.
No, you're good. That's fine. I won't be down here later today, but I appreciate you. If anybody.
And now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker.
At 1 o'clock.
The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker.
Okay. Well, at least we know that's who it was. That makes me feel better.
Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose,
yeah. Well, there you go.
even bear processed and
all right. Well, they should bring you some. They should bring you some crappie by.
If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making.
No, I don't. Well, I won't. I'll probably go down there this spring. I was going to try it this spring. Yeah, but if I catch some fish, I'll bring some for you.
They do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker,
yeah, I only got like 10 minutes, but thanks, buddy.
Or just give them a call at 641-962-31, and you're on your way to some great eating.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be
Who would have blocked him in?
Footage is a fun memory of your time in the outdoors. Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera,
okay.
Capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with a new Tacticam.
All right, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you next week.
And ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities, with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before.
Morning, Dennis. Good to see you, bud.
For more info.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or a slab,
might be a crappie.
Love to chase after the tasty crappie. And the folks at Pure
I was right. Do I win? Did I win anything?
You win satisfaction that
That I knew the answer? Old papermouth. That's a crappie. Ding, ding, ding. I win.
So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to purecrappie.com. That's purecrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish. They're one of America's favorite fish to go after.
I need to talk to Andy about having that dinner with the outdoor. We need to get that dinner lined up. I'll do that after the Deer Classic. Weather would be nicer. We get people out, get out to Central Standard, have a burger or something. We're going to do a launch party at Central Standard sometime this spring.
Head on over to purecrappie.com. That's purecrappie.com.
10 seconds.
They will help you catch more fish.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Don't forget, Monday is Valentine's Day. If you haven't got that sweetheart of your life, that little special bauble, don't forget Herman's Fine Jewelers is open today. Donnie and Frank, 2900 University in West Des Moines. You can call them at 222-2600. They've been helping Iowans for over 39 years, and they've got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They can do custom work for you. If you got stuff laying around that you just don't use anymore, chances are you're going to get more for your money at Herman's because they've been part of the community for so long. But go down there. They got some really nice stuff on sale, and they're always just really nice and easy to deal with. They love their customers. That's why they've been in business for so long. Herman's Fine Jewelers, that's where I need to go if I need to get something special for somebody. And I already told you about Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry. He took care of Andrew, pulled his tooth, and he was back to work the next day. Tell him, Andrew, how was it?
As easy as can and stress-free as can be.
And did they say, may the floss be with you when you left?
Unfortunately,
they didn't. They don't. They will not say that. I don't understand it. It's a money. It is $1 million idea. I got to get on Dr. Yagi, man. He should be having mugs. He should have shirts made with a big tooth on it that says, may the floss be with you. I'm telling you, he's missing out. The merchandising rights alone would make him millions.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you. It's a proven winner, man. He does have people say that. Hey, may the floss be with you there, Doc.
Yeah.
I got to go see him next week on the 19th.
Well, you hit it home hard.
Oh, I will. Trust me. I'll be saying that up and down the row. May the floss be with you. Yeah. Good old Dr. Yagi. Man, can you believe it? We're not even going to have time to do the mailbag today.
Well, if you go quick.
No, I can't go quick because it's a lengthy. I'll save Ralph. I'll do your email. I'll do your email next week, bud. I got yapping again. Don't forget to watch. Probably a Star Wars trademark, but may the floss be with you. Oh, that can't be a trademark thing. They don't have floss trademarked. Yeah.
The floss will be with you.
Yeah, you just couldn't say it. You couldn't use Obi-Wan. You just have to do it yourself. May the floss be with you.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. I'm telling you. You know what? Star Wars has got enough money. They don't need any money from the dentistry world.
Good day, sir.
Absolutely. So, what was I going to tell you? Respect the Game TV. We're on the Sportsman's Channel. Please check us out every week. I got my DVR set, so whenever the new episodes come on, I get a little ding, and I get to see the guys. And you only get to see me once this year because I had a bad year. You get to see me in Montana, and I have no idea when that's going to replay. But anyway, I tried. I swing and a miss twice. Yeah, so hopefully I can redeem myself on turkey season. But Larry's.
Now to get down to cases.
Yeah, Larry's sitting there going, ha ha. Thanks, Larry Mack. Appreciate it. Yeah, I tried, man. It's all I can do. That's all I can do.
All you can do.
You
sure tried.
I did try, man. I put a lot of time in that tree this year.
Give you some credit for that.
I did. I was out there all the time. I ran out of Pop-Tarts. I was out there so long. So thanks to Josh Martin being on today for Pure Crappie. I enjoyed that. And don't forget, all those baits are made in the good old US of A right there in Missouri. So they're doing some good stuff over there at Pure Crappie and Pure Whitetail. I like to have that. And don't forget, man, go check out that Envision. I love mine. Larry loves his, and if you want to watch Respect the Game TV, you'll see Larry shooting a bunch of stuff with it. You know, you might see me holding Larry's bow once. I think they got me on film holding Larry's bow once at Donovan's or something. I don't know. Yeah, Larry's giving me a fist bump. Yeah, I'm his boy, Blue. Yeah. Oh man. 2 hours goes by way too quick. If you need anything, just go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. My email's right there. Or you can always message me on Facebook. Until next week, be good to one another. We're all in it together. God bless, and we'll see you next time right here on 1350 ESPN. Bye! All right, everybody, I'm out of here. You have a great Saturday. Congrats to all the winners, and we'll be talking to you during the week. Thank you very much. Don't forget to go download that app if you can on iTunes, Google Play, or on Alexa, the Outdoor Call Radio app, and you can listen to outdoor programming Monday through Sunday. It's on all day. So thank you very much, and it's all free just for you. Thank you very much. We'll see you. God bless.
Quality high carbon stainless steel. When you get your game down,